Holy smokes, you guys, we got a good etch. You guys have no idea how freaking happy I am. Oh my god, yes. Holy crap. Let's go. You guys have no idea what this means, but you will in a minute. Hey there guys, Erica here of my 49RC. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I have a live audience tonight. I am currently live streaming the production of this video, which is pretty cool. So what are we going to do today? My plan is I'm going to install these 3D printed carbon fiber reinforced chassis plates that I designed for my comp crawler. Yeah! So that's actually pretty cool. So I modeled these in Fusion 360, and I have a friend that has a printer, and he printed these out for me. I've got two sets. I've got a crappy set and a slightly nicer set. So I'm going to save the nice ones for later so I know how these break and where they break, and then maybe I can reinforce them if need be. I also went to my local hobby shop, picked up some HB Rovers 2.2s, so I can finally move on to 2.2 tires with this bad boy, because I'm sick of having low axle clearance. It's really ticking me off. And I got these 50 bucks. I went in there, was going to pick up a set of Rover X's, came out with Rovers, and they came with wheels, and two of them are already weighted. 50 bucks, so that's a $20 savings for me, so I was pretty happy. And then, also, I did some anodizing. Now, let me tell you, this is the second time I've actually tried filming this video. Because the anodizing, as always, kicked my butt. This isn't even very good. The goal was this sort of teal green. And this dye, this green, is the same dye as this piece, and these two pieces. These are a different color dye, and these are also the same green dye. So it's kind of weird that it goes to blue before green, but I'm alright with that, because I kind of like this shade. I wouldn't really even call this a success, even though they're all blue, because I didn't feel like I had control over the situation, and control over the reaction that was taking place. So I wouldn't call it a success, but I'm just going to roll with it because I'm lazy. So I'm kind of overhauling this a little bit for the summer because I had people say that they wanted to see me do general part upgrades to my rigs. And some of the other things I'm going to be doing are redoing the rear upper links, getting them bent, kind of modifying the suspension geometries, partially due to the new chassis design, so that's going to be a thing. I'm also doing new bearings and new knuckle bushings. I've already taken the knuckle off and the axle shaft out. I've got bearings on the way. Already got my knuckle bushings, so that should be all cool. I'm gonna start a time lapse, I think, and pull these guys off their rigging. Get this guy stripped down to bare bones, and start putting the chassis together. Actually, no, we're gonna put the chassis together first with these, then we'll strip this guy down and put the new chassis on. How's that sound? Righty-ho, got my 3 upper cross members installed. Also forgot to mention, it does have a little logo on it, which is pretty cool. I designed that into the chassis when I designed it. Yeah, so at this point, let's start tearing into this thing. Ooh, that's gonna be a big mess. Yeah, alright, let's get into it. The comp crawler has been reduced to naught but a pile of parts and a chassis. Who remembers when this rig actually got built up from an SCX-10? Way back in the day, almost 4 years ago now. Yeah, that was a long time ago. But got all these parts and stuff, so I think it's about time to throw on the new chassis. Yeah. All the this electronics tray is gonna go also. The electronics are gonna get mounted on the front upper links, I'm thinking, and maybe something on the back upper links also once I remake the links, because I'm changing the geometry like I mentioned. There we go. Check that out. That chassis actually is looking so cool. Like, the blue cross members actually kind of match the shock springs and the servo horns, which is kind of cool. The spur gear does actually rub a little bit right there, as you can see. So I'm going to have to probably take the spur gear off and muck with that a little bit. Maybe shorten up the spacer behind it so it doesn't rub. But everything else honestly is looking pretty good. So next time, I think what's going to happen is these links are going to come off. They're going to get new links, custom links, going to get bent and all that stuff. I'm going to rework the geometries. And then also the shock and link mounting position in the front and rear is probably going to get switched around somehow to give better clearance for the shock, because it is mounted upside down. And also next time, after mounting the new upper links, I'll make some link plates and put all the electronics on, which shouldn't be too bad. Also, I'm getting a little bit of binding, but that has to do with these crummy rod ends. They don't actually, like, they're not quite good. They're not like a normal plastic rod end because they're metal. But I'm gonna be putting plastic rod ends on the upper links, so all that binding issues should get taken care of. But otherwise, I mean, super cool chassis. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Also, thank you so much to the people that have come and joined my stream and donated. Thank you so much. I love all of you guys. You guys are absolutely fantastic. As always, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, comment down below if you're excited for the next episode and if you enjoyed seeing the anodized parts that I did. As always, follow me on Instagram, support me on Patreon, join my Discord server. We're always talking about something interesting over there. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.